We are live. We are live. I'm trying something new today. Hopefully it works. I hope it works. I don't know. We'll find out. Um, okay. Run it safe. OBS was not shut down. Run normally. What? Okay. Uh yeah, so let me open that up. Okay. So launch anyway. Yes, I am live. Just doing some couple of things here. Just need to see. Give me 1 second, because I'm going to be live on multiple platforms, so I just want to make sure this shit works. So let me see. Sidekick. So I'm live streaming on a couple of platforms here. I want to make sure they're all running at the same time. We do have an AMA today, and like I said, I'm going to do a giveaway for people. For people that come, and I'm not going to say too much about that. Studio. How do I get here, man? Sidekick. Okay, here we go. Am I live? Not yet. I don't see me in live. So let's go back here. Where did you go? Okay. Start streaming. There you go. I should be on right now. I should be on now. There we go. This is it. Okay. All right. I don't know if you get me. I want to double hit myself, man. I hope it's yours. Okay. I'm hearing myself twice, man. I don't know. I'm thinking, and I'm not sure. Let me see something real quick. Let me see. The two pages open. Maybe that's a close one. How do I? How do I? Hmm. Start recording. Start streaming. Studio. Man, I'm gonna leave this shit, man. 'Cause I don't want to fuck around with this. Um, I think what I'll do is I'll leave it open. I could talk, right? I think that's just Tammy. So, guys, give me a second, man. I'm trying to see if this shit works. Just bear with me. Um, yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if this shit works, man. I can't tell. I can't. I can't. I know where I know I'm good on streamers queue. I'm sorry. I know I'm good on here. Yes. But I'm not sure with the other one. So I'm just trying to see how this shit works, man. So big ups to you all, man, to you legends. Hope you guys are doing okay. I am trying to trying to see if my stuff works on here. On let me see. How could I do this? How could I do this? Sidekick. Okay, maybe if I take it off. Hello? Okay, that could be what it is. I because I took it off. I should be live still. Yeah, here. So maybe if I take it off, maybe that's why it's not working. Um, I'm not sure, man. I don't know. I think it should be working though because I am on my page here, so it should. Let me see. 1 second. Let me check it again. So I just gotta stay on this page, right? Okay, I can do this. Oh, shit, okay. Okay. Well, that's the best I could do, man. I'm not gonna kill myself, man. That's the best I could do. So, this show is gonna be weird, interesting. Uh, let me see. Let me see. If I can turn this down. So I'm messing with a whole bunch of stuff here, guys. Just bear with me, man. I'm good. I'm good on. There's this psychic one that's threw me off for a loop, man. So how is this so loud? Wow, that's loud. Maybe I should leave because I'm already live. Maybe I should just leave it because I should be live right now, man. I should be live. All live streams. Yeah, I'm live. I'm live. I'm live, man. That's live. It's live. I don't know. Let me increase that volume back up because I don't know. I I should be live. All right. Yeah, I should be live. I should be live. I should be live. I just think it just yeah, I'm live. I don't know why I don't need to go on there, so it's all good. Um yeah, man. So I hope you guys doing okay. I do have an AMA. Oof, that noise, man. Let me see if I could turn that down. I do have an AMA in about 12 minutes. So let me message them. Let me see. So let me just message them. Mm, I am live. I'm not gonna tell them. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. All right, guys. Hope you guys doing okay, man. Happy Friday, GM to you, legends, man. It's been a great day, as usual, always. Um, I just think that this beef is gonna drive me nuts, man. It's gonna drive me nuts. It's gonna drive me nuts. Let me check something real quick. Let me check my video. Okay, okay. I think I'm good. It might be just this guy. I might just mute this guy's fucking mic, man. So if you're streaming, you could. I think you hear me. I hope so, man. I'm not sure because I am live on this thing. Just to make sure this shit works. I hope so. I hope so. I think so. Let me go back again. Oh, okay, huh? Okay, okay. That's interesting. So I can't mute this dude without being muted. It's okay. It's just beeping. No problem. All right, so guys, hope you guys doing okay. I am gonna be live on. I'm doing an AMA with Telestai for like an hour. A lot to talk about today. We'll do the AMA. After the AMA, then I'm going to do a giveaway, man, to people. So, but the giveaway is only going to be to the people on the space on Twitter space. So you have to be on Twitter space to qualify for the giveaway, man. So go, I haven't launched it yet though. I'll let you guys know. But we a lot of inter- interesting things happened today. A lot of interesting things. I think the markets are interesting. Guys, for the first, I don't know what the market is. I have no idea. I haven't checked all day. I don't know. Let's check it. We'll check it with me right now. Let me share my screen. Mizzy Art and Triple J, what's up? What's up? You guys doing okay? Let me share my screen. I have no idea what the market is doing. I have no clue. Zero freaking clue, man. Because I've been busy all day, so I haven't checked it at all. Okay, market's up a little bit, I think. Um, it's up a little bit. So we got who's that? Is that Nele? Oh, Nele, what's up, bro? Oh yeah, no. The Twitter Spaces go live in 9 minutes. In 9 minutes, I'm gonna launch the space, but that's where I'm gonna do the giveaway from. The giveaway is gonna be from the Twitter Spaces, man. So you guys have to join the space. If you guys want to, get some little, a little something for the weekend. I don't know how much I'm gonna give out yet. My $50 or 100. I don't know. One or two people. I don't know. But yeah, that's it. But you hope you guys doing okay though. Yeah, man. I think the market is doing okay. Let me find out. So I'm launching a space in 8 minutes. This protocol called Telestai. As a matter of fact, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me do something here. Okay, no. Um. Okay. What? Uh. Okay. Give me 1 second. Give me questions. Uh. I can ask. Okay. All right. Yeah, man. So hope you guys doing okay, man. I think the market is recovering a little bit. It's a Friday. I think we got we'll check it right now. So we'll check it right now because I haven't checked the market at all day long, man. It's been a fairly busy day, so I can't complain. I can't complain, right? For me, I just think I'm in a good position. I'm positioned in a lot of stuff, and yeah, so the market's doing okay, man. Volume. What's the volume? Okay, volume $105 billion in 24 hours still. ETH dominance. Oh, Bitcoin dominance is 60%. Oh, it's dropped lower. Wait, yeah, it went lower, man. ETH dominance at 9%. Cool. What else? What else? What else? Bitcoin is 103,000. Sideways. Things going sideways, guys. ETH 2,500. BNB 647. Solana is at 169. Yeah, just sideways. There's a possibility we could go lower? I mean, very possible because people are heavily short in the market right now, right? But that doesn't necessarily mean we'll go down. It could. I don't know. But yeah, things are very, very interesting right now, man. Yeah, we got what's let's see what's trending real quick. My AMA starts in 54 minutes. Um one second, guys, 1 second. Okay. So you guys will see what's trending. This is pretty crazy. This is that token that was by Elon Musk talked about. Elon Musk changed his Twitter page and that thing pumped 102% in 24 hours, man. Crazy. Notcoin is down, I guess. Hyperliquid is doing pretty well, man. Up 7%. Kita up 18%. We got this token. Okay, went down a little bit. Launch on Believe is down to 30%. Kengu Inu, Mincoin. The market is sideways. That's what I'll call it, right? Ooh, look at Centrifuge. Whoa. Centrifuge is killing. RWAs are back, man. RWAs are sneaking around here, man. Doing very, very well. So, guys, we started the show in 5 minutes. Like I said, if you want to, have an opportunity to win, I don't know. I don't know if it's between $50 or 100, maybe one person, two people. I don't know. It's gonna be you have to be on the Twitter space. I'll drop the link here too, though. So, because we are live, on Sidekick, we are live on YouTube, we are live on Twitter Live, and we're live on Twitter Spaces or Twitter Spaces in 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Yeah, man. So we'll do the AMA for like an hour, so maybe 45 minutes, and after that, then we will probably talk about the markets real quick. Yeah, so I did get a nice little airdrop this weekend. It was pretty cool. This week, Infinix, guys, you know me, right? I've been talking about Infinix for a long time. As a matter of fact, I'm not mad. I'm happy. I got like three grand, no problem. I am surprised I didn't get more because of of how much investing I did into this. Not necessarily because I was talking about that, because I was using the platform. I own the NFT and all that shit, man. So, but Infinix is going nuts right now. Infinix is dominating every single project right now at an insane mind share, and that's what happens when you do a large airdrop like that, right? Or the hype. Look at that. Infinix is 21%. So basically, if you watch what's going on, a lot of projects are just people are they just stop talking about them and they just going straight. Look, man, look at the mind share. Look at this shit. Look, this is the power of when you reward people. I know I saw a lot of hype, man, a lot of noise with this project. I don't know, I don't understand it because I'm like, I thought they did very, very well because what they did was they didn't announce anything. They just took a snapshot, didn't say anything, and just say, type 500 users. And plus, it wasn't just yappers. Yappers alone, that didn't do anything for you. You needed to be talking about them consistently over time. I think they even used the NFT. I think, and they also used people that use the platform, because if you use the platform, your the platform is connected to your Twitter, so they use all this shit. And I even think they had their own leaderboard also. Let's see. So fun is the next one. 5 days. So the show starts in 2 minutes. I just want to look at my rank. I've been yapping like crazy the past. And I haven't moved up yet. We'll see. So far is like 5 days left. 5 days left until the rewards come. Um, I want to check something real quick. So fun. So fun should be another big one, man. It should be another big one. I'm excited for the so fun for sure. Um, Uh, oh yeah, okay. Could be coming up. Yeah, so 5 more days left. SoFun drops off, and actually, SoFun announced their TGE today. Sorry, announced TGE in May, which is pretty cool. So let me check 7 day, because I've been going nuts on this thing, man. Because they're about to TGE soon. I want it to go crazy, but I think I might be able to push up a little bit high, maybe a little bit higher. Where am I? Man, it's still 30, 30. Oh, no, 7 days. I need 7 day rank. 7 day rank. Where are we in 7 day? Samiro's 35. Wow. I mean, okay. I don't see my name yet. Um, 7 days. So AMA starts in 1 minute, and I can't see the 7 day on this thing. I thought it should be here. Oh, I see it. Rank 38. Okay, cool, 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 cool. All right, guys, let me spin up the space for this, and I am going to, one second. Copy. Okay, let me start the show. Let me start the show. Posts aren't loading right now. Oh boy. Wait, should I turn off the VPN? Okay, VPN is off. Okay, it should work now. Starts. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, yeah. Space should be live. Like I said, guys, if you want to have a chance to get on there, let me send co-host to them. If you want to be on there, get on this. The first 5 people to get on might be the people that might win this thing. I'm taking the space right now. If you watching me, the first 5 people that come on there that join the space might be on the list to win. So the space is on. Let me post a link. I don't see a name yet. It's still MC. See. So the first 5 people to join. Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot of it. There's 2 people. I got 3 more to join. 3 more people to join. If you guys do, then okay, I see. So let me drop the link for you guys. I'm not guarantee you anything. I'm gonna pick from the top 5 people. So I'm taking a screenshot right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more person. When one person joins, I take a screenshot. That doesn't necessarily mean you win. It just gives you a better chance. Okay, I'm taking a screenshot. All right. So we are live on. Let me just screen remove. All right, that sound is so annoying. I got to finish it down. I can't take it. I got to turn it down a little bit. Oh, I sent him an invite. Yeah, guys. Just give it a couple of minutes here. And start the EMA soon. Uh, uh, let me see. AMA, AMA. I'm not sure why. So like I said, I'm doing a live show right now. Just join it. If you do, you have opportunity to win a nice little stuff for the weekend. $50, $100. I don't know. One person, two people. I don't know. I'll figure it out at the very end. Um, yeah, I'm not sure, man. I sent him an invite. I don't know what's going on. Let me send him an invite to speak. Send co-host. So I've sent it again. I'm like I said, I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on Twitter. I'm live on Twitter Live. I'm live on Twitter Spaces, and I'm live on Psychic. I'm live on five platforms right now, man. So that's pretty crazy. Hey, there we go. We got a host. All right, awesome. All right. Make sure you retweet the space. Make sure you retweet the space, guys. Don't forget. Let me send them the link for the show here. 1 second. Copy link. Give me 1 second here. Telling me. Okay, cool. All right. Also live on Sidekick, Twitter Live, YouTube. I think that's it. Okay, let me paste this real quick. Awesome. All right. Hi. Jim. Telestia. Am I saying it right? Sorry. Jim. Only guys can hear me. Telestia, can you hear me? Jim.
Sure can. How you doing?
Good. So I just want to let you know you're live on YouTube, you're live on Sidekick, you're live on Twitter Spaces, and you're live on Twitter Live. So you're live everywhere.
Awesome.
Yeah, so you're live in a lot of places right now, man. I just want to let you know. So so I yes. I dropped the link for you, the video link in case you want. I mean, we're doing Twitter Spaces, so I dropped the Twitter link for you if you want to watch the video, but it's on YouTube. It's YouTube Twitter Space. I'm everywhere. So I like streaming live. It's just so much more fun that way. Where are you located? Are you? Yeah, you sound are you in the US, right?
No, I'm actually Australia.
Oh yes. I didn't hear. I hear the accent now. I finally hear it. You're definitely on Australia. You guys are 12 hours ahead, right?
Yeah, it's like 7 a.m. in the morning, so I'm all coffeeed up, my friend.
Holy moly, that's crazy. Jeez. 12, wait, 7 a.m. That means you guys, wow, you are 13, you're 14 hours ahead of me. No, wow, it's 4 p.m. my time right now. 4 p.m.
Yeah, it's about that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty great. So guys, do me a favor. Help me retweet the space. Like I said, retweet the space. Let's get more people in there. We are live in a couple of places, so people watching us from different spots, different locations, man. So if you are on YouTube, GM, my people from Sidekick, GM, Twitter Spaces, GM to you all, and Twitter Live, GM to you all too. So hope you guys doing okay. So we're here to talk about Telestai. Am I saying it right? Is that how you pronounce it? Telestai?
Yeah, so Telestai is how we say it.
Telestai. There we go. Telestai.
Yeah.
Because because we know we already have Celestia, right? It's like, oh, when you see Celestia, you think Telestia. It's Telestai.
Yeah, that's it. Got it in one.
Awesome. Yeah, so I'll wait a couple of minutes before we get more people in here. Like I said, guys, make sure you retweet the space. I am live on Twitter Live also. And I appreciate you guys for coming. And I said I was gonna do a giveaway, no problem. I'll do something for the people in this space right now. That those are the people that I think are going to benefit from this. So it's all good. So quick question. So can you kind of tell me about yourself personally before I want to wait a couple of minutes before we start. Just kind of give me a brief rundown about you. What I mean, how long you been in crypto? What's the deal with you in general?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So, obviously, I live in Australia, so I run around with kangaroos and koalas most of the day. But when I have to go and basically earn some money, I work in the wine industry. So I like a long-term wine professional, which has been pretty cool. So I've learned a lot about growing grapes and learned a lot about barrels and learned a lot about different methods there. So it's been quite good. I've really enjoyed my time in the industry. I've been in business in total about 20 years now. So spent some time in other bigger multinationals around the world, and got into crypto in about 2021 when I was introduced to it by my brother. Prior to that, I knew about it, but didn't really pay much attention to it. And he actually got me to buy, I think it was about $100 worth of Doge, and said, "Just watch this," and I did, and it went up, and down, and then it went up, and then it went down. It was a really interesting ride. But what I really liked is the consensus mechanisms. I really enjoyed learning a lot about what it was to actually mine, what it was to secure the network, the rewards around that, how the different reward systems worked, and actually ended up getting into crypto mining myself. So I bought a bunch of GPUs and set them up in my home, and then eventually a small warehouse, and spent a fair bit of time actually mining a lot of different coins, which was a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed it. I'd encourage anyone who has some spare GPUs floating around to hook them up, because the actual geek enjoyment factor for it is highly good. So yeah, I've spent about 4 years looking at that. I've been around a couple of different projects. Usually they're proof of work, because that's what I like. And then eventually, about 18 months ago, I had some time where I sat down and looked at some of the different social media platforms that were around, and had sort of felt there was a shift that needed to take place. And that's sort of where the idea for Telestai came from. It was sort of that point. So that's a little bit about me. Yeah, happy to talk more, happy to talk about wine, happy to talk about everything. So
Oh yeah. Nah, that's really cool, man. So what because I know I did some research about Telestai. It's has to do with social media. Am I correct? Something like that. Am I a little bit correct?
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, decentralized social media.
So can you give us just a brief rundown of exactly what it does and what it is?
Yeah, sure. So just to give comparisons, it's centralized social media, a little bit like X or YouTube, which you're on at the moment, is operated by a central authority. So they control what is posted on there. They allow anything that needs to be taken down to be taken down. They control the remuneration process. So anything that you get paid comes directly from them. It's a consequence of their sort of advertising and marketing. Now, the reality is that they also take the user data that you get. So you basically place in a lot of information about who you are in order to get onto the platform. That's the pay to play, I suppose, is your data is payment. All of that data is then taken and sold to advertisers. So that's where the money to pay the creators comes from. Now, my perspective on that is I think that there needs to be an alternate option where people aren't actually the product. So basically, people don't have their metadata scraped. And more importantly, there needs to be a means by which there's a protocol that runs the platform rather than a central authority. So that's why we call ourselves decentralized, is because what will actually take place is that the protocol will run the platform. Now, that protocol will do a number of different things. One, it will help with recording where the data sits. So all of that data will sit on the blockchain. All of that data will all the media will be stored on decentralized nodes and storage options such as Flux. But additional to that is that the protocol will tell us about moderation. So we've actually implemented run Fluxes into the protocol, and what it does is it basically moderates to ensure that people don't post unsafe things. And I won't say any more about that because I think the type of stuff that we're talking about. It's the really nasty stuff that can kind of come up in social media. So the protocol will actually moderate it for us. We won't actually be the ones that sort of say, well, that can't be posted or that can be posted. Now, additional to that is because we're running it like protocol, that means that we're going to give the creators like yourself the opportunity to actually remunerate how much money you receive from the content that you produce. So put it another way, if you have all your followers and subscribers and each of them pay 10 cents for access to your channel per month, you get to retain that entire amount of money. So you've got 30,000 people and they're paying 10 cents each, you get 3,000 in TLS a month. That's paid for, done. We don't touch a cent of it. Now, you get to set the structure, you get to set how you're remunerated, you get to set the amounts, but what you do is you also get to keep the entire amount. It'll be paid to you in TLS. We think that that's pretty important because of a number of reasons. One, we think that creators are the reason people go to these platforms. So you need to remunerate them appropriately. Two, we think sort of content is the new commodity, and that commodity is produced by you. Therefore, you should get the reward for it. And finally, what we also think is really powerful is actually giving the creators who might not necessarily have the that is supported by or whatever the chance to make money themselves. We're really passionate about stories. We think everyone deserves a chance to tell their story. We want people to, who might not have options before to get on and actually tell the stuff that they've got in their minds and produce the content they believe is valuable and then get benefit from it. So that's a little bit about who we are. The sort of last and only point that I sort of say is we're looking to allow users to remunerate their own experience too. So rather than actually have their data sold to advertisers, we're going to give them the chance to actually sell the data themselves if they so choose to advertisers. And that means that they get to actually make money out of just being on the system. So we think that's pretty cool. And we think that's pretty important too. So that's a little bit about us.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for that information, man. So I do have a question. So is there any project in crypto similar to what you guys are doing, or you guys are the first to do something like this?
I would say we're probably the first to sort of combined it in this way. There are other protocols that try to be decentralized. Things like Nostar, to some extent, Blue Sky is attempting to be decentralized. Mastodon attempts to be decentralized, but none of them are actually looking to help creators. All they're trying to do is trying to actually mimic the existing centralized platforms and build them out with slightly different infrastructure. So what we're trying to do is actually say, no, the content that you produce is yours, and how you wish to remunerate that is your choice, and we're going to give you the tools to do that. So in that sense, I think we're quite unique, and consequently, I think we're a little bit of a trailblazer.
Telestai, it's not just it's not just a protocol. It's actually a blockchain itself, right?
Yeah, correct. And it can be mined by anyone with a GPU. So we basically, So one of the challenges that proof of stake as an algorithm has, or as a consensus mechanism has, is it means that the people with all the coin or all the tokens get to basically determine how the network operates. So you can basically buy the power just by dumping in a bunch of money into the protocol and consuming all of the tokens. What we're trying to do is say no. We think that the best way to keep decentralized is to allow miners to keep us decentralized. So we allow the protocol to be mined by anyone, and that means that the nodes themselves are the ones that actually control the network. Because if it isn't accepted by the nodes, then it doesn't run. So that's sort of how we've constructed it.
Yeah, that kind of makes a lot of sense. So like me and a lot of people listening now, if we wanted to get involved with the project, what's the first thing that we need to do? Like how would you onboard an average user just to start using the platform?
Yeah, that's a good question. We would just encourage someone to jump into our existing community platform, so either Discord or Telegram. Just put your hand up and say, "Hey, I want to jump in and try it." We can give you the links to download the required things. It's very, very simple. Currently, we're available on sort of laptop only, so we've sort of built it so that it'll be web based at the moment, but we're going to move into very soon. But yeah, it's as simple as downloading a small Chrome extension, and then you can log into the platform itself. If you go to our website as well, you can actually also see where to download this thing. So you can jump on yourself if you feel confident. But if you need some help, jump into Discord or Telegram, and we'll give you a hand.
Yeah, let me get the link for you guys, right? I'm gonna post the link. I'm gonna pin what's it called? The Twitter page here, and the Discord's all there. So you guys definitely, if you're in the space right now, definitely share the space. And if you're on YouTube, of course, you know what to do. I'm just gonna share a link here in the pin post here, just to make sure people have access to see it. To see exactly what to do here. So you guys are all good. Yeah, this is very interesting. So at least for now, so are we? So the project is not fully live, or it is already? Is it still like in test and mode or beta right now, or it's fully live?
So we're live as a mainnet. So mainnet is up and running, and emission for the coin is happening. So emission takes a little bit of time. So what that means is the coins are actually made, and then they're kind of created, and then the miners receive them as a reward, and then they enter the ecosystem. So in that sense, we're live. We have a live beta for our Lasco Zeroa software pieces. Now, what that means is Lasco is the platform that you can post on, and Zeroa is your digital ID. So you need one to access the other. But yeah, they're live from a beta point of view, and they're available to be used. So you can definitely jump on and try it out. And in fact, we'd love people to jump in and give it a go, because we think that there's a lot of room to test and trial and give us feedback. We're really keen for feedback on how we've gone constructing this. So yeah, we're absolutely
Man, that's pretty crazy. Okay, I'm then bullish on that. So the other kind of question I have here is I was reading it, I wrote it down here, but okay, yeah. So what ensures the security and the blockchain being scalable?
Scammable. Good question. So one thing that we this is why we prize proof of work. Emission happens over the course of time. Basically, the miners emit the coin, or mine the coin, and then get a reward for the block reward. What that means is that full liquidity or full supply is not available just yet. We follow the same emission rate as Bitcoin. So we basically mine, blocks are made available, and then basically we can circulate that supply that way. Secondly, the other reason why it's not scammable is proof of work doesn't have that ability of pulling a liquidity pool. So liquidity is available on exchanges only. It's not available as a decentralized sort of pool of cash. So we actually can't scam people. That's the great thing
Oh,
about it.
I actually I meant scalable. You heard me wrong.
Scalable. Sorry, my apologies.
How do you how you have to scale this, right? That's what I'm saying. Not scalable. No worries.
Yeah, look,
You still
that's
you
okay.
you still give a very good answer, so you're fine. Good, you good.
Yeah. So there's two types of scale in this. One is in the tech, and one is in the people, right? So I'll start with the tech, and then I'll talk about the people. So the tech is scalable because the node base that we're running on basically acts as like a database. It's a decentralized database. So Lasco is actually able to be run quite easily and lightly by anyone who wishes to run a node. So those nodes are simple. It's as easy as sort of pulling it up and selecting a couple of buttons on a wallet, and then bang, away she goes. So it's available to everyone. So in that sense, the infrastructure is infinitely scalable so long as there's users available. The other thing about that is we've got storage for basically everyone who needs it, and you can purchase that through Flux. So if you're a content creator, you can pay a couple of cents a month to basically hold the videos and the content that you wish to have, and it'll basically load straight onto Lasco. So basically, Flux are ultimately scalable to an infinite level at one level, because as long as they've got nodes that they're spinning up as well, they've got storage opportunities. So the system itself is designed to actually grow and grow fast. So as many people are using it, it's sort of got the infrastructure to support. Now, from a people point of view, that's a great question. All of these sort of platforms are reliant on getting users, and I suppose that's part of the reason why we're talking to you. We know that we're small, and we know that we're just sort of coming into people's visibility. So we want to actually talk to people and tell them what we're doing, so that they're interested and come in and actually have a look. Gradually, that community will be built, and we're slowly growing our social networks and our community size. We've probably got about 2,000 to 3,000 people across our Telegram and our X account and our Discord that are really active and interested in what we're doing, and we want to grow that so that people know how progress is going on our project. Additional to that is we will, when we get everything kind of out of beta and into production, which is probably a couple of months away, we're going to come back and have a chat to people like you, Cool, and say, hey, look, we've got, the system's running, the system's working. You can actually jump on and build this out with us. So why don't you give it a go? And that's sort of going to be the way that we're going to reach, because you've got a group of loyal followers that love you and want to follow what you're doing. So we can actually build a node for you and get that working. So that's how we're going to scale it from a people point of view.
Nah, I think it's always interesting. I think overall, as long as people kind of know what to do and how to interact with projects, they normally are pretty okay with trying something new, right? And of course, you guys are still building, which is fine. Take your time. There's no rush. I think it's always good to focus on building first before anything else. And I think you guys are, so definitely. But the hype always comes. It always does. Always does. But I think you guys doing the right way, trying to grow a community from grassroots all the way up, which is perfect. So yeah, I definitely like that. I'll definitely, I'm here if you guys have any kind of you need anything for me, I'll always be here for you to give you any kind of support you guys need, for sure. Absolutely. So the other question I have for you guys here is I wrote it. Yeah. So there is a TLS token. So what is the purpose of the TLS token? Is it just like everything else? Are we staking it? Are we is it being mined only? What's the purpose of the TLS token?
So the purpose of the token is legitimately currency. So we know that there's utility that can be built into this down the track as a coin. There's more things that we can do with it. But for the moment, we want it to be utilized as a currency. And there's a very specific reason for that. We know that the best cryptocurrencies that are out there are used. So they're always used for things. no matter what that is. As long as they've got utility and usage, they generally have a really good appreciation from a price point of view to those who are, mining it or holding it or buying it. So we want our coin to actually be used like a proper coin to pay for the content. So that's why we're limiting our ecosystem to only being, payments only available in TLS. So access to the ecosystem will be through our infrastructure, and then basically the payment for any content that's on there will be done by TLS. So whether that's advertisers that need to buy off exchange and then pay the users, they do that and then create the buy pressure there. Or if it is normies that need to buy content to sort of talk to or listen to you and engage with your content, that's the same thing. We believe that usage will actually drive value in the coin, and that's what we want to do. So we're heading down that path at the moment. We will be building in a on-ramp onto our Zeroa, which will be really cool. So that'll allow people to basically who aren't crypto native to jump into the ecosystem and to engage with content and engage with everyone else and not even have to know that it is, a cryptocurrency really, because everything will be conducted for them easily and simply. So that's kind of how we're working on it. But yeah, it's purely for usage. And if you look at Litecoin is one of the most used blockchains in the world, and it's got a very strong price. And that's through the usage that it actually undergoes. So many payments are done via it.
So would you guys have similar speed? No, sorry. I know Litecoin is like a fork of Bitcoin. It's not really necessarily as fast, but would you guys boast that kind of speed, or you think you guys be much faster than something like Litecoin?
We're actually naturally faster because our block time is faster, and we have a sort of a design that's quite high throughput. So 100% we are faster. So the speeds that we've got are good. Now, are we Solana fast? Are we, what's the word? Casper fast? No, we're not, and that's okay. We don't need to be in order to achieve our goal. But we're fast enough that we can settle the actual, the transaction and close it off very quickly and allow users of the chain to be satisfied by that.
So as of right now, I know it's still early stages though. Do you guys have any kind of partnerships you could kind of tell us about now? Is too early for that now?
No, we do. So we have sort of two at the moment. So one is with a group called Flux, who are a decentralized infrastructure for storage, AI, DePIN. I think they also handle real world assets as well. So I hope I'm representing them properly there. But they're a wonderful project who have supported us. So we partnered with them in order to basically build out all our storage infrastructure and make sure that the platform itself is always decentralized. So we've partnered with them for that. Another group that we've sort of partnered with is Chad at Rubarbarian, who has done all of our branding. He's a fantastic resource who has helped to make Telestai look as good as it does, and sort of has worked really hard to get all of that branding completed. He's also helping us to build out the communities too. So they're two of the primary partnerships that we've got at the moment. We're looking at a couple more. I can't mention them just yet because we've obviously got to settle the agreement before we do. But there are a few more that are coming.
Okay. So if you had to describe the project, would you say it's an L1? Is it L2? Are you guys focused on RWAs? Is this SocialFi? Is it InfoFi? If you had to describe it for the average user.
Yeah, I'd probably call it layer one SocialFi, and that would be how I would sort of describe it. Because that's pretty much an accurate representation of who we are, what we're doing. So layer one SocialFi is definitely right. I think that we sort of sit interestingly in a place where we're bringing decentralized social media to the fore, and I don't think there are many that are doing that. So we're sort of trailblazing in that way, and I think that's important. So we're hoping that the hashtag DESO comes about a little bit, so that DESO becomes a bit more of a that people are interested in.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. That's so you guys basically the first to do something like this, man. That's pretty crazy. After all these years, that's pretty cool. um,
Yeah.
so would you say you guys are competing against other layer ones, or you're on your on in a league of your own?
I don't actually think we're competing with any layer ones, interestingly. So that's one of the joys of what we're trying to do is we're actually trying to solve a problem, and our mainnet helps with that. Obviously, with producing the coin, but we're actually not competing with other layer ones like Bitcoin or Casper or Litecoin or any of those because what we're trying to do isn't related to their sort of core missions. So in that sense, we do sit on our own, and I'd say that's an advantage for us. Does make it a little bit lonely, but that's all right. We've got plenty of friends to keep us company.
Yes, and I also read about how I think you guys use like a different wallet system. Is it EVM, or is it is it different kind of wallet you guys use
Yeah,
for
look,
your chain?
it's we use Zeroa, which is basically built into your Web3. It's a Web3 wallet basically, so it's a little bit like MetaMask, but it utilizes the infrastructure of Bitcoin's core wallet, and it plugs in as an extension into your Chrome browser. Now, why that is cool is I mean, if you go into any of the more recent websites that have been developed and they ask you to log in, you generally get to log in via Gmail or Google, whatever it is. That whole process has been replicated in what we've developed. So it's essentially like signing a transaction with MetaMask or signing in with Google. You basically click and it's in and away and done. Now, why that is really important is that we're I think the first proof of work wallet that has actually done that, which is very, very cool. And that puts us a little bit, in a different league. I think that's one of the major aspects of our platform that's a positive is it brings really strong technology to people in a way that hasn't been imagined yet. But more importantly, it allows you to sign like a digital fingerprint transactions and sign posts that you've made to validate that it's you. So all of that digital provenance opportunity is there, and we think that's seriously important.
Wow, 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 wow. That's very interesting. Very interesting. So like I said before, I think we got more people in the space right now. I'm just gonna ask you again. Ask you one more question again. Um, can you just give like a quick summary again on what Telestai is and what it aims
Yep.
to do? Just
Yeah, sure.
for the new people in the space right now.
Yeah, of course. We're decentralized social media. And what we're looking to do is basically allow creators and users to remunerate their experience on the platform. So, what we mean by remunerate is creators get to set how much they can charge for the content that they produce and they receive full benefit, while users will get the opportunity to sell their data if they choose to advertisers and be paid in TLS. So that's the crux of it for it. We're moderated by AI, so we're censorship resistant. We're also, advocates of free speech. So that moderation takes place with the decentralized model that is on the Flux network. All storage of the platform is done via Flux as well, which means that you are, you can't be taken down. And we also have basically a platform called Lasco and a digital fingerprint ID system called Zeroa, which is installed as a Chrome browser. So Zeroa gives you access to Lasco, and then you can go and post, and it's easy and simple, and can be done today really if you wish to jump in and have a look. So that's sort of the rundown of what we are, who we are.
And you said the for anyone right now that wants access to the platform right now, they need to go to your Discord and request access. Am I correct?
You don't even need to request it. If you go to our website, you can just follow the links. If you feel a little bit unsure and you want some help, just jump into our into our Discord or into our Telegram, and we'll give you a hand. It's as simple as following a link.
Nice. So I pinned up the Twitter page of Telestai in the Jumbotrons. You guys could check them out. Definitely. I think the protocol is very interesting. It's fairly new, but still I think you guys are going to do very, very well. Yeah, there's nothing, does anyone in the listen role have any questions? Just a request for the mic. I know it's Friday. I know, well, it's crazy because everyone has a different time zone. So for me, it is 4:37 p.m. For other people, it is freaking 11 p.m., 12 p.m. And for you, it is what you said, 8 a.m.
Yeah, it's now 7:30 a.m. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's nice and bright out our way.
So I do have a question. Also, I have been to Australia before. I've been to Mackay and Brisbane. Yes.
Mackay and Brisbane.
Yeah, Mackay. Yeah, Mackay, Brisbane. I went to, is it Sydney? Yes. Is that? I mean, this is a long time ago, but it was. They were so Australians are so friendly.
Yeah, we love people. We love having a beer with people as well. So it's always fun. So Australia is about as wide and about as I suppose tall, if you want to call it that way, as the United States. From a land mass perspective, we've also got a little place called Tasmania, which is right at the bottom. That's also a little island that sort of sits off the end. But the problem with Australia is that right in the middle, there's a giant desert. And by giant, I mean it is huge. So most of Australia actually isn't able to be habitated because it's basically arid desert. So the eastern coast and a little pocket on the west and a little section just at the south is where basically you can live, because everywhere else it's just basically dry desert. So yeah, it is quite a huge kind of country. You can drive it end to end in about a day and a half if you were just driving sort of straight and you never took a break. But it's about as wide as the United States with that. But we've got like 1/10 of the population, so that's even less than that, I think. So yeah,
that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. It's been a long time. So we do have two people here. A couple of questions. Like I said, it's a Friday. I don't want to keep you guys. I know you guys have wives, girlfriend, or going to go to the club or a bar or something. So we're not going to stay too long. Let me go to Nilake first, then we'll go to Henshaw after that. Nilake, do you have any question for Telestai?
Thank you, Cool. Telestai, that's a good project you are running over there. I honestly like it. Despite the time difference, you are also killing it in this space. I have a couple of questions for you, and the first one is about, you mentioned of Zeroa, but then I know there are a couple of other components like the LASCO, Mercatus, and the CB, and stuff. And I'm wondering, how do these components, like in real life, interact, and how would you advise, or what would be your advice for a developer or a new user onboarding onto this like individual component?
Yeah, of course. So Zeroa is probably the place to start with. That's your digital fingerprint. You basically need one of those to jump into the ecosystem. Once you've downloaded that, you've got access to it. You're able to then jump onto LASCO, which is the social media platform. That's where you can post and have some fun and put the content that you want up there. Mercatus is essentially what we're going to use to roll up all the user data. So if people wish to sell their data, then Mercatus will be where advertisers come to purchase that data. And the Telestai CB is a operating system that is available for people who might be in a country that has restrictions on what you can and can't do. So I'm sort of looking at places like China where they IP ban specific programs. We basically built something so that someone can always access the ecosystem. So it's a Tor-based, censorship-resistant operating system that can be installed on your computer. What that means is you get the chance to always access, the Telestai ecosystem, and you can, yeah, you can post. So yeah, that's sort of how it all interacts.
That's cool. That's very cool. And are these components embedded in Zerora, or do I have to jump from Zerora onto this individual component?
Once you basically install Zerora, it sort of sits in your Chrome extension. You don't need to do anything more. So you've basically got access. So that's how it works. We wanted it to be as simple as sort of one click in operation.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's very cool. Yeah, my next question is, I know from your talk you said you don't charge anything from creators, and so everything goes to creators. But I know this is a social platform. You have bills to pay. You have employees to pay. So if you don't take anything from that, then how do you pay your employees and bills?
Also a good question. Basically, what we've got is a percentage of block reward comes to us, so we self-fund that way. So our goal is to never ever have to ask the community to fund anything. We will basically just operate it and run it, self-sufficiently, which we think is the right way to do it. So that's kind of how we design the economics. Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah, that's very interesting. My last question is, what will be your catch for people to move to your platform? Because right now, there are a lot of social media platforms. There's Telestai, and even X right now is like a single point for everything crypto. Personally, I feel a bit hesitant moving from or switching from one social media platforms to the next. So, what will be your catch for people, creators to move onto your platform and then to also keep them over there?
Also a very good question. What we've seen in research is that social media users are highly promiscuous. So if you're a Twitter user, you're also an Instagram user, you're also a Facebook user, you also use YouTube, you also use WhatsApp, right? So all of those platforms are what you're currently using. We're not trying to replace one of those. What we're trying to do is be added to your, let's call it the daily diet of social media that you're using, and become part of your routine that you check things on there. Additional to that, we think that once we build out enough of a user base and there is content that is new, interesting, and different, with creators that people love, we will naturally see people gravitate to our platform because their remuneration opportunities there are higher than any of the other platforms. So it's not so much about replacing X, so it's not so much about replacing Facebook, because that's not what we're trying to do. What we're trying to do is build an alternative that creators can go to and utilize if they wish to make, more money out of the content that they're creating.
Sweet. This is actually cool. Thank you so much, and thank you, Ku, for accepting me.
Oh, for sure. I appreciate you, man, for the nice questions there. Henshaw, let me go to you, man. Henshaw, you have any questions for Telestai?
Yeah, Jim, cool, and Jim. So I guess this it's actually even over here. Yeah, I have a few questions. However, I think Nick have asked some of the very important questions I wanted to ask. But let me quickly talk about this. I personally would like to use platform where my activities have been rewarded. However, at the same time too, what about the investor? So I want to know when you said comment, please. Let me get this right. Okay. All right. So when you said users will be rewarded, that is one of your key features, which is the first one is user owned. The second one is decentralized, and then the third one is rewarding. So how are users going to be rewarded? Is it with donative token? If yes, what happens to the value of these tokens? Talking about the side of the investors, because we all know whosoever it is that is sending from rewards because of using your platform, there are the chances that most of these people will go ahead to sell and dump these tokens. So what are what are those activities that will be done so as to make sure that the prices of this whatever it is you are using, is it your native token for rewards, is maintained so that investors will not suffer loss as a result of users getting and then dumping these tokens?
Yeah, so basically the rewards will come in the native coin, TLS. The question that you're asking is how does price maintain any semblance of stability if there's a lot of sell pressure? And the answer to that is ensuring that there's enough buy pressure to offset it. So that's why we're working to make this something that we love them. We call them normies, not because we think they're bad, but just they're not crypto degens like us. We are trying to build it so that the actual platform is something that normies actually want to use, right? So there's content on it that they wish to buy, and thus they have to enter the ecosystem and buy coin in order to actually, engage and interact with the actual software. If we have advertisers also buying the coin to then pay you, that means that there's buy pressure on it, right? So if you're at a top line level buying a whole heap of coin to then distribute to users that you're paying because you bought their data, that creates the initial buy pressure, and then the sell pressure is offset in that way. So that's sort of what we're looking at. That's how we're kind of designing it. So that's why we talk about transactions. So lots of transactions, lots of actual usage of the chain creates stability and price appreciation in the coin. Yeah.
Okay, all right, thank you. I think that's great. Now my last question here now. Looking at your site, I can see 4 exchanges which TLS can be traded. Right, only one which is KYC, the other one are none, the other 3 are none. Now I want to ask, you looking at this, I cannot see any of the known, like when I mean known tier 1 exchange or even tier 2. Why was it? What was the reason for this decision? Was it to maintain decentralization, or is there any plan to make TLS available for some of the popular exchanges?
Yeah, look, so exchange listings are actually quite expensive, and that's kind of what has hindered us here. So a tier 1 exchange is anywhere between tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars, which we can't afford just yet. So we basically tried to make ourselves available on the best non KYC exchange at the times, which is TradeOgre and ZegX, and we've also got a strong KYC exchange as well for those who wish to operate that way. So we're obviously keen to get on other exchanges, but it's going to take time to get there. So we can't just sort of jump on. It's just not quite possible.
Okay, so there is overall plan for that in the future. Is that what you are telling me now?
Yes, there is a plan for that in the future. Absolutely.
Yeah,
awesome.
you guys have to realize you can't. I in my opinion, I think it's always better to let a protocol mature, grow the community first before you start thinking about exchanges to list on sexes, right? Because the sexes you're talking about 3, 4, 500 grand sometimes actually in this new age of token launches, these projects, these sexes like Binance or these whatever Mexi and whatever, they want 5, 10, 15% of your supply. I don't know how a project survives if they give all their tokens to centralized exchanges, man. So I'm a believer in a project building what they want to build a community and grow it from the ground up. And when it's time to list, then they list. It's to me, it's a horrible idea. I've seen, no joke, I've seen protocols come out and they don't last. They don't last. They die off within 2-3 months. So you want projects to kind of grow a community first, grow a following, grow their Discord, grow their Twitter, grow their Telegram, have AMAs and have giveaways, stuff like that. In time, then you now do something. But off the back at the beginning, that's the wrong approach, man, in my opinion. But I appreciate you, bro, and Shaw, for the questions, man. I'm actually surprised we get all these requests for the mic, guys. I don't want to I don't want to hold the guys from Telestai too long. So I'm just gonna hold off. You sure? You sure? Okay.
I've got a bit more time if you want. Yeah.
No problem. We'll keep going. Okay. Let's talk. It's Friday night. I thought people, all these people going to bars and to go have dinner with their girlfriends and their girlfriend's sisters, all that stuff. So no problem, no problem. You guys are here. No worries, no worries. All right, so let me give the mic to I can't pronounce his name. Muchika. Let's go to Muchika, then Agrove, then Crypto Finder. Then we'll kind of hold from there. So where is it? Did it vanish? Muchika, what's up? What's going on, man? How you doing? What's your question?
Well, GM, everyone.
GM to you. What's going on?
Am I audible?
You're perfectly fine, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah. Actually, bro has your, what is it called? Actually asked all the question that I intended to ask. So for now, I don't have something. Thank you.
Okay, no worries, no worries. I'm sure because I think a lot of people have similar interest in the question, so no problem. All right, so let me go to Agrove. Tommy the Real J. What's up? What's going on, man?
Yeah, GM, cool. GM, Telestai.
How you going?
Yeah, I'm good. And GM to all the real charge in this space that have not stopped showing up every fucking day.
Yeah, Jim, man, what's your question, bro? What's up?
So, my question for Telestai is this: what specific feature of the Telestai digital identity app ensure user control over their data?
So basically, the user account itself is set up via it's the same as a Bitcoin wallet or another crypto wallet. It's 12 seed, so you're the only one that has access to it. Now, the storage of that data will sit on a centralized area for yourself only. So you'll basically store your own metadata, all of your habits. But the bit that is most interesting that I think advertisers will like is that they can actually buy the data in real time, actually see what you're doing in real time. So we think that that's what's going to be powerful. Is their ability to see what you're doing in real time from a viewing habits and buying habits perspective. So all that metadata will be stored centrally. We don't actually have access to it. It's stored in what you control. So you're self-sovereign over your identity.
All right. So I've got one more question to ask. Yeah, how does it integrate with other ecosystem components like Zero or Mekatos?
Yeah. So basically, we join the pipes in the back end. So Zeroa is essentially your digital fingerprint. Mercatus is where the advertisers can come then to access the the rolled up data. So what we will do is we'll allow those users who wish to sell it to point their data in a certain way. And that certain way will land at Mercatus. Mercatus will then grant advertisers the chance to kind of bundle that data up and have a look at it. It won't be KYC data. It won't be anything to do with email addresses or anything of that nature. It will simply be metadata like your age, your location from a country point of view, your stuff like that. So you'll then be able to segment the data accordingly.
All right. Thanks very much.
Yeah, so about that, guys. Yeah, I was looking at the Sidekick platform. Yeah, so let me. Yeah, sorry. I have a. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I have feedback. Just 1 second. Let me just turn this shit off real quick. It is very annoying. I can hear myself talk. So, all right. All right. So, one second. Let me just turn this off real quick. Was okay. Whew, much better. All right. So, let me give the mic to let me get a mic to cryptofinder.btc. Then we'll go to Fargo. After Fargo, I'm gonna bring up one more person. So cryptofinder.btc. The mic is yours, bro. Go ahead.
GM, everybody. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, you're good, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, I love what you guys are building on. I just wanted to ask a question around how Telestai can protect the users, such as, okay, what are the features that are inbuilt into Telestai in order to protect user data and identity? So I'm more curious about that before I actually use my platform to join your Telestai. So I just wanted to know, maybe I'll be safe, something won't happen to my data and my privacy. So that's the question I have to ask.
So the privacy itself is we don't take any details when you sign up. So we're not interested in any details. I think the only thing you log on is with a username. So you declare a username. That's just simply so that people know what to call you when they're on the platform. In terms of the data privacy itself, though, we don't actually store any data because we're never given it. So it's not a requirement of our sign up. You don't give us the data to sign up. The metadata that you end up wanting, if you choose to do this, it is actually stored on your own storage. So it's metadata that you're passing over, not us. So we never ever touch your data. That's the whole point. That's what we're avoiding. And the reason for that is the Coinbase is an excellent example of when data gets out that should we're going to give you the chance to do what you wish with it, of course, but that's your decision. It's never ours.
All right. Sorry, can I ask another question?
Of course. Go ahead.
What problem are Telestai solving that other existing platform haven't solved already?
Lots. Number one being that one just there is the data privacy piece. So currently X, Facebook, WhatsApp, everyone has something of yours that they use to make money out of. So that's problem number one. Problem number two is censorship on platforms. So most platforms will actively moderate and censor according to political desire. So that's point number two. Point number three is creators are not remunerated correctly. And Cool can back me up on this. Cool has how many spaces a week and how much content does he put up and how much activity does he generate for X. And I reckon he would be lucky to clear $1,000, $2,000 out of the X payments, right? And how, so my perspective is, how is that fair? He's the one creating the content. He's the one creating the reason for you guys to all be here today. He's doing all the hard work and he gets paid the crumbs. So I think that's wrong. I think creators deserve more. They're the ones that are creating the content. So why should they not get the reward?
All right. So how do the creator users actually aim value on your platform?
How are creators receiving value or creating?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
So creators receive value through TLS, so they'll get paid in TLS, and then they can swap that to a coin of their choice if they wish. But yeah.
Thank you for having me, guys. Thank you.
Oh, for sure. I appreciate you guys. And Fargo has spoken. Yes, so Fargo. What's your question for Telestai? Go ahead, bro.
Hello, everyone. Good day to you all.
Good.
How are you doing, sir?
Good.
I don't have any question to ask. Well, I just have a speech to keep others motivated. Like, I'm honored to represent Telestai, the platform defining digital ownership and creative freedom. Well, at Telestai, we believe that creators should own their own content, like control their data and earn fairly. We are building a decentralized future where creativity isn't trapped by algorithms. Like, it is fully transparent. So whether you are a storyteller, artist, or visionary, Telestai is your place to thrive on your terms. Join us, be seen, be free, and be Telestai. Thank you.
Yes, that's cool. Thanks, bro. Guys, you guys are awesome. Telestai, do you have any other thoughts you want to give the audience? Where did they follow you? Where can I get more information? Anything like that to let them know?
Yeah, of course. So go to telestai.io for more information on the project. Follow us on X. Make sure you jump into either the Discord or the Telegram to keep up to date with what's going on. And you can find us on ZegX if you have non-KYC requirements, or you can find us on CoinMeasure if you're okay with KYC. So jump in, say hello. We'd love for you to come along. And thank you so much for the time. Cool. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Oh, absolutely, and I appreciate you guys. Like I said, I've been to Australia like 3 times, and you guys showed me so much love. So I have a lot of love for people from Australia, man. It was one of the best places I've ever been to. It was so much fun out there. It was a long time ago, but I still it is. When people ask me the best place I've ever traveled to, I normally I say Australia is one, definitely. Thailand and I think Hawaii. Hawaii, not I mean, I guess in the US though, but those 3 places. But Australians are awesome, So I appreciate you. It's 14 hour away from us. That's crazy. So before you go, I do have a question. Are you the founder of Telestai?
Yeah, that's correct. I am.
Okay, so you are the founder. How in the world do you find a way to 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 do business with people in the UK and the US? Because the time zone is insane. How are you able to navigate having meetings? Because crypto is global. It's a global industry. So how in the world do you do it, man?
Oh man, it's a lot of late night, but that's all right. Like I love it. I'm passionate about it. You got to do the grind before you can build the reward, right? So we just got to do it sometimes.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you, guys. You hear everybody here. Let's listen, right? All of you, everybody's grinding in their own way, doing what they need to do. I am right now. I told you guys I'm streaming on Sidekick, Twitter Live, Twitter Spaces, and YouTube. All of it at the same time, and it's freaking 5 p.m. on my time. Kids are downstairs. I haven't even seen them yet. From school, so I need to end this stuff and go spend time with some family. Telestai, thank you for coming to this space. You are absolutely awesome. I appreciate you. So I would say, like I said, make sure you give them a follow. For any updates, go to the Discord, go to their Twitter page, DM them for any types of questions you have. This is crypto. We do have a lot of projects coming out, and you need to do your own research, of course. But I like protocols that early. I love them because it's that early, right? Now you don't have a crowd, right? It makes it harder to kind of figure out what's going on. So I really appreciate you, Telestai, for coming up. So I do have I'm just going, I'm gonna do a random. I said I was gonna do a giveaway. I mean, just it's for me, just whatever, just for Friday. You could take this money and go buy your girlfriend some ice cream or something. I don't know, man. Do something with it. Go put some gas in your car. I don't know. Go buy some chicken, some rice, some chips, burger. No problem. So I'm gonna just select the winners. It's random. What I did was I'm looking at the people that came from YouTube and came from and also joining spaces. But like I said, you all can't win, right? That's kind of how this shit plays. So I'm gonna give it to Nalake and Agrove, Tommy the Real J. Grove and Tommy the Real J. Both of you get a share $100. I'll send $50 in the lake and 50 bucks to Grove. So big ups to you. Like I said, don't take this money and go buy meme coins and lose all your money. Okay. You guys, thank you. DM me in the lake, Agrove, both of you. DM me your whatever it is, Solana wallet, EVM. I don't care. Just send it to me. And now I'm probably gonna send it out maybe today, maybe tomorrow. I need to go spend time with the family, man. It's been a long day. Telestai, thank you for coming to the show. Absolutely, great. I usually don't do spaces this late, but I don't mind because I know the guys from Wolf told me you freaking Australia, man. It's crazy. So so thank you for coming. Great show. I appreciate you. Guys, if you have any questions, just reach out to Telestai, DM them, go to Discord, to ask any question. And if you need to interact with the platform, it's very simple. Go to the website. Go to the website. Information is there. If you have any other questions, definitely just go to the Discord, man. Go ask your questions. So, guys, thank you. And before I end, I the show tomorrow, same thing. We're hosting the alpha shows tomorrow at 6 a.m. I'm sorry, 6 or 7 a.m. CST. So, guys, same thing. It's nothing new. A lot of you know the biggest show on the weekend. We're always around. It's been a year and a half of nonstop show on the weekend. So come back tomorrow for the alpha show. Thank you for coming up in the lake and Grove. Just give me your wallets and I'll take care of you. Telestai, thank you again. Enjoy your time in Australia. Oh yeah, before you go, what's the weather like over there right now? What's the weather? For us is we entering summer, right? And it's crazy hot. So for you guys, what was it like temperature wise?
Man, it's entering winter. It's cold and wet.
Are you serious? What? That's crazy. It's May. It's May.
I know.
Wow.
It's like 15 degrees Celsius here, which is really not that cold, but I'm a wuss. I hate the cold.
That's so basically you guys have opposite or what we have. So in December, what was it like? The weather, was it like in November, December?
Hot, warm.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful.
So it's
Yeah,
opposite. It's opposite. So when I went to Australia, it was on like it was around like end of the year. So that's probably why I caught the nice weather. Wow. Opposite. It is burning hot over here for us over here right now. So
Love it.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming to space. Great way to end my Friday. Thank you. Thank you. And like I said, guys, if you have any questions, just go to DMs of Telestai or go to their Discord and they'll be able to answer your questions for you. For you guys are very early in this, is very new, so you guys you guys already know. So thank you guys. Enjoy your Friday. Keep clicking, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow for the Alpha Show, which is 7 a.m. CST. I'm still going to be live on Psychic. So Psychic, it's an Asian site. So I'm up all the time on Psychic. So I'm still going to be on. So guys, enjoy, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you. Let's have a coming to the show, and I'll see you guys later. Keep clicking, keep grinding. Enjoy the weekend. Much love, guys. Take care. All right, end the show. Good show. So guys, that's it for me. 5 p.m. I mean, maybe I can spend 2 minutes real quick. If you listen to the show, do you have any questions? I see Sportra asking about Popcats drag me down a bit. Robin Hood missed out. I mean, yeah, I don't know if I used to hear before I go. Do you guys have any questions before I leave? Actually, put his headphones on. Do you guys have any questions before I go? Let me know. I think we should be good to go. I'll be back again tomorrow. Don't forget 7 a.m. CST. I'll be back. Today was a good day. Infinix paid very well. Don't complain don't complain to me about small accounts. No, don't do that. Infinix paid a lot of people today, and I saw he actually earned more money than me. I got like $3,000, right? This older user, he had like 200 followers. He made 10K from Infinix. 200 followers. So don't tell me about small followers anymore, man. I don't want to hear it. I really don't, because you have to find a way to compete. If small accounts can make 10 grand over me, guys, I've been in Phoenix for over 1 year. What did he do different? I don't know. But what I'm saying is, maybe he grinded more than me. Maybe he did. But what I'm saying is, you guys, you put in that work, man, and you should be golden. So it's been a great show. I don't see any questions here. Like I said, Lake and I Grove, DM me your wallets and I'll hook you up $50 each. It was a nice. I appreciate you guys for coming to the show. I don't see any questions, man. So let me end this shit here, and I'll be back again tomorrow. Okay. So much love, much love, much love, guys. See you tomorrow, 6 p.m. Actually, let me take a screenshot. I know me taking a screenshot real quick. Uh uh so I'll see you guys again tomorrow, man. I fucking love this shit, man. But I'm on Psychic still. I'm on Psychic. So if you watch me right now, let me share my screen. I'm gonna show you guys right now. I'm live on Psychic. This is Psychic. You guys are watching, right? Share screen. No. How do I share my screen? There you go. Okay, you guys see that? I'm live on Psychic right now. This one, I'm live at 6-7 hours a day, guys. It just sits, you know what I mean. So, what I do on this, I play, crypto games, and people watch me stream. So that's me right here. So I'm live, eight viewers, no problem. All right, guys, let me go, man. I gotta go spend time with the family, get some food, and no questions asked. And don't forget, tomorrow I'll see you later. You guys are awesome. Thank you for all your support, man. What a fucking awesome show today. Thank you for coming to the show. I appreciate you guys, man. Let me end this shit. How the fuck you end this thing? All right, peace out. See you guys again later. So I'm still on Psych.